Okay, you all read the title. In this video, I'm going to be reviewing all of this. All of this is army men made by the company Greenbrier, and they were all sold at the Dollar Tree. Let's get into the video. To start off, I'll go over what I call Generation 1 of the Greenbrier soldiers. The first generation of soldiers that they made were Timmy knockoffs, and they made them in green. Hold on. So the green ones, they had all the poses. They had bazooka guy, a rifleman shooting on the ground, machine gunner, minesweeper. They had all of them. And they had them in both green as well as the tan army men. The iconic versus. Name a more iconic enemy to the name a more iconic war than green versus tan army men. Not really. Name one. Name one in the comments, please. They also, you could also get the green army men only in a second set that came with a tank with a some wheels and a removable turret. It's not that hard to get off. I mainly use this as like a blown up tank. I'm sure most people do as well. Also in the set, you get some of these, half bunker sandbag positions, one barbed wire. I think you get a couple of these. And you also get this, which you can plant a flag into, like that. Also, you get stickers for said flag. You can either turn it into American flag or whatever this is. I don't know. I think that's just a completely made up flag. And they also made the other generation 1 guys. They came in a big ol' set that had the normal green soldiers versus this lighter green. Let me find their radio operator. Yeah, it's a much lighter green. So I guess you have 3 different factions: the tan, green, and I guess light green or lime. Also in the set, you have this tent. My dog kind of chewed it up though. It also came with a Jeep and a cannon that I don't have anymore, as well as this Tiger tank that I absolutely cannibalized with a Sharpie. Turret's also removable. Not as easy though. You can also open it up like this. I used to put one of these crawling guys, like one of these, like inside of there as like a tank crewman. Yeah, I used to do that. The next section is going to be, it was sold alongside these, but were not like common army men per se. So I'll see you there. Bye. Okay, so the first one of these that are not traditional army men are these, which are still soldiers, but they're like these rubber They're rubbery. Really flexible. Yeah, they made a lot of these, but I only have this one. They also had a standing rifleman and a rifleman guy on the ground, guy throwing a grenade. Yeah, that's just the pile. They also sold these policemen. They have this guy. This guy. Have this guy. Yeah, it's not really that easy to incorporate into like stop motions or anything, but I'm sure I'll be able to find out a way eventually. Have this guy. Got a radio. And this guy, I'm not really sure what he's holding. I think it's supposed to be a police car door, even though the set doesn't even come with a police car. But it does come with a boat. With, hello? Movable oars. It also has this little ring back here, but it doesn't have anything to hook onto the ring, which is weird. I think they also, hold on, also on the set, they have this, helicopter. It did have stickers on either side, like, that say police, but on the ones that I do have, I just took them off, make them more of a general helicopter. It'll go alongside the policemen. You also have the firefighters. I've got this guy. I'm not sure if you'll be able to make it out on camera, but it does say Chief on there. I can't even make it out in person. You could just barely make it out. This guy. What did I just say? There's also this guy. And him. He's got the gas mask on. And this guy. Looks like a juggernaut. They also came with road signs, both of these sets. I still have them, but for some reason I did not take them out for this video. My luck. Also, they came with this ambulance and the firefighter set. That's annoying. And this final section I like to call their second generation of soldiers. For a little while, they stopped selling these guys. I mean, they didn't have a gap between them. They just stopped selling all of this. And it was all replaced by these guys. Which you may or may not have seen before, but they're not Timmy knockoffs. I think they're original poses, just modeled after some guys. Like, this is Airfix, or was it Matchbox? I don't know. I don't know the difference between Airfix and Matchbox soldiers. I need somebody to help me with that. I know they're two different companies, but their soldiers look so similar. Anyway, they knocked off one of their poses with this. I know that. You got a guy with a bazooka, not quite a Timmy knockoff. Kneeling guy with an SMG. This guy's standing with a bolt-action rifle, which is weird because you have an SMG that looks very modern, and then a guy with a bolt-action rifle. And we got this guy with a radio. This guy. And this guy, he looks like he has more of a shotgun. He also made all of them in tan as well. And they also made some other things, such as a gray Jeep. Well, no, it was a green Jeep and a gray Humvee. I don't have any of those anymore. They also made one of those pull string, like, Chinooks. They made them in tan and green. It was either green with tan camo on it or tan with green camo on it. It was either or. And I loved those things. I don't have any more of them. I love them to death. Speaking of loving them to death, I loved a lot of these guys to death. I don't have much of them left. Well, I got plenty of these guys, because they're newer. I got a couple of these guys. I don't have any of the tan ones of these poses left. And I don't have any of the tan machine gun poses left either. So anyway, I hope you guys like this video. Like and subscribe for more. Comment down below if you like it or not. I mean, you made it this far, so you obviously liked the video. It's just depending on if you actually physically like the video or not. But, yeah, hope you all enjoyed. Comment down below what kind of videos you want to see. And subscribe for more. Thanks.